Hello Python peeps, today you're welcome to Pi Everyday YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to take you through the decision structure in Python. In defining decision structure, we will say it is a construct in a computer program that allows the program to make a decision and change its behavior based on that decision. So in simple terms, we will say a decision structure helps to control the flow of a program. So for example, let me show you something here. Let's say I have print pi every day, and then print hello world. Print hello world. Okay, let's say I want to display only this or only pi every day, right? Or I want to display hello world, that is, I want to display only hello world. Okay, but if I run this program, you could see that both pi every day and hello world will be run or will be displayed on the console. So let me run for you to see. You could see that hello world and then pi every day has been displayed over here. Hello world or pi every day, pi every day has been displayed over here, and then hello world has also been displayed. Okay, so if let's say I want to display pi every day only in the console, then it means I will need a decision structure to decide for me. Based on that decision, I'll be able to display pi every day. Or if I want to display hello world, I'll also need a decision structure to display only hello world based on that decision. So I'm going to take you through the if statement, and then we move on to the if else statement. Okay, so with the if statement, this is how the syntax is, or this is how we write the syntax. Okay, so before that, you have your keyword, that is the if, and then your expression or condition. Okay, so after the expression or condition, you bring your colon, then move on to writing the statement. Okay, so with the if statement, it will check if the condition or the expression given to it is true. So if the expression or the condition given to it is true, then it means it is going to execute its statement, right? Okay, so let's have an example over here. So if, let's say, a plus 2 is equal to 6, print true. Okay, so if 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, print true. So here is going to check if indeed 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So if 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, then it means true or print true is going to be executed. Okay, so let's build the program and see. So yes, 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So here true is equal to, or true is going to be executed. Okay, now let's have another example. Okay, so you say if 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5, print the answer, the answer is right. Okay, or the answer is correct. Let's say the answer is correct. Okay, so that's the correct form of writing the sentence. Okay, so here it is going to check this statement. If the statement is true, it means this statement, this is the expression. So I was supposed to say expression, so it's going to check this expression or the condition. So if the expression or the condition is true, then it means the statement is going to be executed. Now let's build it and see. Okay, So you have the answer is correct because this expression is true. Okay, so let's make some changes to this expression and see something. So if 20 divided by 4 is equal to 50, okay, now, okay, you could see that there was no statement executed because the statement is false, right? So it will check if the statement is true. So if the statement is not true, then it means it is false. So if the statement is false, then it means there's not going to be any execution of a statement. So moving on to the if-else statement. With the if-else statement, this is how the syntax is written. So you first of all have your if expression and then the statement for the if expression, and then move on to the else. With the else, it has no expression, so you don't have to put any expression, and then you have your statement. So this is how the if-else statement works. With the if expression, it will check the condition if it is true. If it is true, then it means this statement is going to be executed. But if it is false, then it means we'll move on to the else, okay, and then execute the statement under the else. That is simple as that. Okay, now let's move on with an example. So we will say if 4 modulo 2 is equal to 0, it means 4 is an even number, else print 4 is not an even number. Okay, so now we have our code here. This is an expression. So if this expression is true, it means it's going to execute this statement. Okay, so if this expression is not true, then it means it is false. Then we'll move on to executing the else statement. Okay, so let's build this and see something. Now, okay, out of indentation. So it means we are making a mistake in an indentation. So indentation is very important in Python. Okay, now let's check this too and see. Okay, so they are all correct. Now let's build it. So you can see that 4 is an even number. Okay, because 4 modulo 2 will give us 0. If 4 modulo 2 will give us 0, then it means 4 is an even number. So it will check this condition. If the condition is true, then it means it will print this. Okay, if it is not true, then we'll move on by going into the else statement and then giving us the statement of the else. All right, okay, so now let's make some changes here. Okay, so let me change this into 2. Okay, right, 2. Okay, no, this will still give us a true statement. Let me change this into 6. Okay, and then build it. Now you can see that 4 is not an even number because the statement is false. Because when we find 4 modulo 2, it will not give us 6. So if 4 modulo 2 will not give us 6, then it means the statement of if is else is false. Sorry. Okay, the statement of if is false. Then it means it cannot print this statement, or this statement cannot be executed. So it will move on to the else statement and then give us the statement of the else. So that is that for the if else statement. So in this example, we are going to create a simple login system. With a simple login system, it will ask the user to type in his password. So it will check if the password is correct. If the password is correct, then it means it will print as login successful. If the password is incorrect, they will say incorrect password. Okay, so now let's build the software. I'll clear everything, and then here, before that, we'll give a title to our software. You will see a login system. Sorry, login system. Okay, sorry, this is supposed to be print. Okay, now you have our password to be input, enter your password. Okay, so now this is the variable password. Okay, so now this password is going to receive what the user will be entering. So the user will be entering his or her password here. So this password will be assigned to the password over here. Okay, now so we are going to use this password to make our if else statement. Okay, so we will say if password is equal to Tosky Brown, then we will say, sorry, I won't use this. Okay, so we will say print login success, else you say invalid login or invalid password, or any of them. Okay, so now we have done with our program. We have the title of the program, that's the login system. So we will allow the user to enter his or her password, and then if the password is correct, then it means the statement is going to be login successful. If the password is incorrect, then it means the statement is going to be what? Invalid login. Or yes, that's how it's going to be. In this software, I'm going to use the CMD terminal because the Sublime test does not give us accurate terminal for running such a program. Okay, so I'm going to use the CMD terminal. So let me save this program and then run my CMD terminal. Okay, so I'll go to the desktop. Now I'm on desktop, so I'll say Python. Okay, so that is Py everyday. That is the file name. Sorry, py. Okay, so now our system is launched. So we have our login over here. Okay, so we'll say enter password. So I'll say Tosky Brown, invalid password because I left a space over there. Let me run the program again. Okay, so let me say Tosky Brown. You see login success. I don't know if you guys got to know the reason why the first one gave us invalid login, because I gave a space because there's no space in the password. Okay, let me go and make some changes in the code and come back. Okay, so here where I said enter password, I should bring this. Okay, so that I'll be able to, yes. Okay, so let me run the program. Or before that, let me clear the screen. Okay, I'll run the program again. Okay, so it says enter your password. So I'll say Tosky Brown. Okay, so Tosky Brown. I hope you also can see the Tosky Brown. This is the Tosky Brown. Okay, now login success. Now let me enter a wrong password and see. Okay, so Tosky Bass or Tosky. Okay, so Tosky base. Now invalid login, right? Because Tosky Bass or base is not equal to Tosky Brown, right? So it give me invalid login. So this is how you can utilize, or you can use your if else statement in your programs. Thanks. In the next video, I'll move on to the elif and then the nested if.